The UEFA Champions League knockout stages are no longer a guaranteed walkover for the European elite. We've seen a massive shift where tactical discipline is bridging the financial gap. It's not just luck anymore, it's a calculated dismantling of heavyweights. When a club with a budget of 50 million euros takes down a billion-dollar squad, it's because they found the tactical glitch in the system. Tonight, we analyze how the underdogs are using high-intensity pressing and low block variations to turn the Champions League into a nightmare for the favorites. The most effective weapon in the underdog's arsenal is the disciplined 4-4-2 low block. By keeping the lines tight, often within just 15 to 20 meters of each other, teams like Atletico Madrid and Villarreal have suffocated the world's best playmakers. This isn't just parking the bus, it's a proactive trap. They concede the wings, but saturate the central Zone 14, forcing giants into aimless crosses. Statistics show that giants often have 70%.
Remember Porto's stunning upset over Juventus in 2021? Sergio Conceição's men showed the world how to use rest defense to nullify a superstar. They allowed Juventus to have the ball, but exploited the space behind the fullbacks the moment they won it back. Porto's 4-4 aggregate win, progressing on away goals, was a result of sheer physical output. They covered 12% more distance than the Italian giants, proving that outworking the elite is the first step to exposing them.
In 2022, Unai Emery's Villarreal stunned Bayern Munich with a 2-1 aggregate victory. How? They played a high-wire act of offside traps and surgical counterattacks. While Bayern fired 22 shots in the second leg, Villarreal's one and only shot on target in the 88th minute sent them through. This highlights a critical flaw in Giants: overcommitment. By throwing 8 players into the final third, Bayern left themselves one-on-one at the back, a tactical suicide against a clinical underdog.
Underdogs are now out-sprinting the elite. Using high-performance GPS tracking, coaches ensure their players hit peak intensity at the exact moments of transition. In these shockers, the underdog typically records 20% more high-intensity sprints than the giant. This isn't just about fitness, it's tactical physicality used to disrupt the rhythm of technical players who prefer a slower pace. If you can't outplay them, you outrun them until their technique fails under fatigue.
Tactics aren't just about positions, they are about mindset. When a giant club like Real Madrid or PSG fails to score in the first 30 minutes against a smaller team, panic sets in. The underdog feeds on this. Statistics show that giant teams lose 35% of their passing accuracy in the final 15 minutes of a losing knockout game. The tactical shift here is emotional resilience. The underdog is trained to thrive in the chaos, while the giant is paralyzed by the fear of a historical failure.
Why do giants fail to adapt? Often, it's tactical rigidity. Managers of elite clubs are often wedded to a specific style, like high-possession 4-3-3, and refuse to change even when the underdog has countered it. In recent upsets, giants created 0 big chances despite having over 600 passes. The underdog exposes this by being positionally fluid. They switch from a 5-4-1 defense to a 3-4-3 attack in seconds, leaving the rigid giants chasing shadows and wondering where it all went wrong. As we move forward, the gap is closing. Data analytics and elite conditioning are now available to everyone, not just the top 1%. The next time you see a giant fall, remember, it wasn't a fluke. It was a tactical execution of the highest order. The Champions League is no longer a hierarchy. It's a tactical laboratory where the smartest, not the richest, survive. Keep an eye on those mid-table teams. They are the ones rewriting the history books of European football.